everybody, welcome back to the range. Tom here, and today it's the March giveaway build. And today we're doing two builds. We're doing one for Diecast Clown, and we're going to be doing another one. First, this one's a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. We're going to soup it up, we're going to make it look cool, and you just have to wait and see what we got. We got this 67 Ford Mustang GT, and it is going to belong VA Customs. Oh yeah, just wait until just wait until you guys see the ending of this, because this is going to be one awesome build. I thought it was going to be a two-parter, so let's head on down to the range and let's get started. I've always liked the Dodge Charger Daytonas, the Richard Petty car, any of them, the Plymouth Roadrunners. And that's the thing is, they got the Dodge Charger Daytonas, and then they got the Plymouth Superbirds. So, they're really difficult to tell apart, unless you're actually specifically looking for certain features. But, I want to do a easy paint job and wheel swap on the 69 Charger Daytona, because I couldn't really think about what I wanted to do with it. It just kind of, I guess, flowed with me throughout the build, and everything just kind of popped into my head during the build. I didn't really have a plan going into this build or anything like that, so I just kind of winged it throughout the entire build. And it might not look like I winged it, but be lucky you didn't hear what was going on camera before I muted all the sounds in background. The whole deal, because I had movies playing in the background, I had me cursing in the background, the whole 9 yards. And being I don't know, but Diecast Clown, his car was a simple build. These are not the wheels I ended up using for it. I ended up changing the wheels out later on in the video. But Jeff Harding over at Blown VA Customs, I'll tell you right now, man, yours is what took the longest. And no offense to Diecast Clown, Josh Harding's been one of my subscribers since I started. And so I wanted a little more detail with the one I did for the 67 Mustang GT. And I wanted to go simple with Diecast Clowns, because I had an idea, and I don't worry, you'll be getting a secondary casting just like I usually do. Anybody that wins one of my giveaways, I'll send them a secondary casting or custom, just because I want to. But you got something coming. Josh, Blown V8's already, I think he's already got some of my customs. I can't remember, you have to let me know, because I can't remember if you've already got a few of my customs or not. But, I was really looking forward to doing a double build, because, one guy, I know he's like Josh, he's a great guy. I've talked to him quite a bit, and he's one person I wanted to get a custom to, especially being a giveaway custom, because honestly, I just couldn't think of the right casting to do it with. But this Mustang GT was actually it popped into my head, and believe it or not, at the end of the video, it don't look like a Mustang GT. It really doesn't. But I think he'll like it. Me being half Irish, and it being the month of March, I wanted to go an Irish theme with his. But like I said, with Diecast Clowns, I wanted to be as simple. I ended up using some Sharpie markers to do some designs. Didn't turn out too bad. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it, but it didn't turn out too bad. And I already had this sucker stripped about 3 times before I got the final results that I wanted. And, the wheels I picked, I was going to go black. But since I was going, I'm going back and forth here. I got the Charger. Like I said, I didn't end up using those wheels. I was just testing the fit and, seeing what would go well with them. And I ended up going with a red rimmed Real Riders from Sam Made Wheels. It was one of the sets that I got from Diecast Graveyard. Well, I ended up using both wheels sets that I got from them. But I wanted it to look decent. I really did. I wanted it to fit the car. I wanted it to fit the design I was going with. And I'm just really glad that it did. It really did. It went perfect the way I was wanting it to go. And like I said, with the Daytona, I had to do a couple times. But with the 67 GT, I had to kind of modify around a little bit. And here they are right after I pulled them out of the gun oil. But, they were pretty decent castings. No really bad casting lines or anything like that. I took my Dremel with the little cutoff wheel and I cut off the ends that were kind of broken and stuff. So when I punched the hole for the self-tapping screws, they'd be a flat surface and wouldn't have any issues, and they didn't. So I was really happy with that. My next build, I'm going to try to get at least 1 or 2 more done before I start working on my full Horseman build, which I've already got the car ready to go. In case y'all didn't know, it's the AMX Rebel, and the theme for that is shiny rust. So, I'm really looking forward to see what everybody can. I got a couple ideas that I'm going to do. Find out. But like I said, I'm going to try to get another video or 2 out beforehand. I got, I don't know, I might do a mashup build, I might do, a monster truck build. I got some ideas I'm wanting to do for a monster truck using a Way Too Fast and a King of Crunch frame from a 89S10. So, that's kind of a mashup. I also am going to be doing another build, but it's not due until June, so I got a little bit. It's me and that Cole from Kudos Diecast Customs. We're doing that tow truck build off. Just for fun. There's nothing, no winners, no losers. Just I want to see what kind of tow trucks anybody can come up with. Because, you guys have seen some of my tow trucks. I'm pretty darn good at my tow trucks, and that's one of my specialties. So I wish everybody the best of luck that wants to participate. But I'm not going to go into detail much with the 69 Charger Daytona because like I said, it was just a basic paint and wheel swap. On the other hand, the 67 Ford Mustang GT, I'm putting a wide body kit on it. I'm going to try to make it look like a rally car is what it looks like to me. But, I just want to see what I do. So I'm going to use styrene instead of the Milliput, the 2-part epoxy. I'm going to use, a little bit of Bondo body filler, fill in the gaps and stuff, just see how it works. And, it was a challenge. But instead of just kind of, winging it from here, I kind of actually took my time with it. And there was a lot of video footage on me just doing the body kit. Because, I wanted it to look good and I wanted it to look mean, and to me it looks fantastic. I love how it looks. Because right now they're both the cars are sitting in a case right now until around the first of the month when I'm able to mail them off. So I'm just waiting for that time to come around. And I got a couple other builds, like I said, I'm wanting to do. I just haven't really quite thought about what I want to do right at this exact minute. And Paula, if you're watching this, I need you to contact me about the Mini Cooper address so I can send it out on the first of the month as well. Because I need the address for that. But, I got all my 4 Horsemen cars lined up, and this month's guest 4 Horsemen, I'd like to congratulate Erie Fix Diecast. Congratulations! Can't wait to see what you come up with. Can't wait to see what everybody else comes up with. That's to keep myself updated on which 4 Horsemen is going to be which one. I got all the way up until like May or June already selected. So, congratulations to the other guest 4 Horsemen. We had, a couple other ones. I can't remember the names. I'm really bad at remembering stuff like that. But I know we still got a long way to go till the beginning of next year. So we still got quite a few builders left to be chosen. We're only 3 months into the 4 Horsemen builds. So, we had the dairy delivery, we had the NASCAR build, and now we have the AMX Rebel build. And I've been doing some research on the builds, like, the Impala build we got coming up, the Volkswagen Surf Bug, so on and so forth. And I'm really looking forward to the Impala build because I've been doing a lot of research on it, just trying to get some ideas of how to make it into a pro touring car. So I can't wait to see what everybody else comes up with. And as you see here, I've already kind of fast forwarded in time a little bit and got most of the body kit already done, got the side skirts on it, got the back working on, got a little bit of body filler in there, and it's starting to come together. I was actually really happy with the way this was coming together, and I couldn't wait to get it done. But I was really, really impressed with the paint job on it. I kind of had some, just kind of some weird ideas about what colors I was going to paint it, because I didn't think about doing an Irish theme until towards the end of the build, because, it was one of those things where I just didn't know what all I wanted to do. But I'm glad I picked what I did. It came out really good, and I was really happy with the way everything turned out on it. So, the hardest part was getting this body kit made up. That was the hardest part I had to do, but it went off without a hitch. So I was really happy with the way that everything just kind of fell into place. And right now, I'm trying to make it look, a little more decent. I'm putting little pieces in the back of the body kit, just kind of give it that little rally look. And honestly, in a way you can tell it looks like a Mustang after everything's done, but in a way you gotta actually look into the details, because I got some sponsor decals on it, and like I said, I was trying to make it into a rally car. I ended up putting gold wheels on it, since I was going Irish theme, I thought about the pot of gold, so gold rims, and I got them from Paul over at Diecast Graveyard, which got them from Sam Ed Wheels. And he's I was talking to him earlier. He was up doing that special visit up there at the open house for, I can't remember the name of that place, but he keeps telling me all about it, and I was like, you know what, I would love to do that. There's a possibility sometime next year I might be able to take a trip somewhere and get to meet Paul, and that is something I cannot wait to do. So the good thing is all my, I'll have everything caught up, all my bills will be caught up, and I'll be able to take road trips like that to actually get to see, and I'll be saving up money to make sure I can take those trips, because I actually, hopefully I'll have a chance to meet him, Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop, and a few others, because I've always wanted to kind of put my work out there so everybody can see it. And it's just, whether you like my designs, whether you like my, customs or not, that's okay. It's no big deal. Not everybody likes everybody's customs. But the one good thing about it is I love this hobby, and I learned so much from other builders. Paul and Keith are two of the biggest builders that I've actually learned from. And Cole over at Kuda's Diecast Customs, I've learned a lot from him. Jim Silva, I've learned a lot from that guy. Mike's Mods and Customs. Ron over at Somo Diecast. This is a shout out to everybody. Even Diecast Resurrection, man. Andrew over at Maple Leaf Customs. Shout out to all those guys. Honestly, I don't even know if Diecast Resurrection honestly watches any other videos, but if he happens to watch mine, I want to tell him, I love his work. He does a great job. I can't wait. I can never wait to see what he does with Little Jimmy next. I got my little mini-me, my little TJ's, what I call him. Right now he's laying around drunk somewhere, just kind of propped up against a speed limit sign, it looks like. But, anywho, I like a lot of builders, and everybody just has their own way, their own specialties. And me, I think my specialties are just like custom builds. I take stuff from scratch and make it into, nothing pretty much. I can do junkyard builds, and, I was eventually probably going to do like a Mad Max or a Barn Find, but since I got the Shiny Rust build with the AMX Rebel coming up, I'm just going to leave it to that. So, I'm still kind of looking around, I got a couple castings that I've been wanting to do something with, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do with it. I got this Batmobile sitting around. I thought about doing a gasser, but I was like, then I'd have to strip the paint. But I want to keep the Batman theme to it. So I gotta locate me some Batman decals, so if I do it, I can keep it that way. And that's what I want to do. I want to keep the Batman look on it. So it stays there, and it looks like the Batmobile, but it's a gasser version. Eventually, I got some, kind of sitting in a cart somewhere right now. I got another movie car build that I'm going to be doing eventually. I'm going to be doing another American Graffiti car. I think it's a 58 Impala. I think it's the white Impala from American Graffiti, because I already did the 55 Chevy from that movie. I'm going to find the 33, I think it is, 33 split window coupe. I can't remember the exact year or what kind of car it is from there, but I'm going to find that one. I'm going to do like a little setup of American Graffiti cars, and have like a little set going, because those are the three that are the most recognized cars in the movie. But I'm also going to try to do it's just, I want to do like a Hazard County cop car. I'm going to end up doing my own General Lee. I'll probably find a Daisy's Jeep somewhere. I don't know. I'd have to look and find out. But there's just some ideas I want to do, because I got all kinds of castings just sitting around. My latest build was that 69 Chevy pickup truck, which I absolutely loved it. Right now I'm just, it's up in the air what I'm going to do. I'm testing out the wheels right now, getting ready to paint the interior. I don't have any more hand paints right now, so I got to wait a little bit. So I took this red Sharpie and I was detailing the interior a little bit. It didn't turn out too bad. Unfortunately, when I went to go clear coat, that it ended up turning it orange for the body. So I didn't clear coat the interior for this at all. I did, in fact, just left it with the car that I did, the 69 Dodge Charger Daytona, because it actually looked pretty cool the way it came out. But you'll see what I mean when we get to the final results. I love how everything turned out. I can't wait to start on my next build. And I got so many just castings just lying around. I'm going to eventually I'm making a keychain, a Hot Wheels keychain right now. I'm actually taking a Hot Wheels casting and making a keychain. It's a 68 Dodge Dart that I'm going to be doing. And I'm just, right now I'm kind of, it's got a metallic base on it. I'm just trying to determine what colors I want to paint it. I already got the interior, set up to how I'm going to want it. Just got to paint it. And I already got an eye hook put in it. for the keychain ring. But, you know, I'm still debating on what colors I want to paint it. You know, I got a couple candy color colors, or candy color paints, but I'm not for sure if I even want to use candy color, because it gives me problems, and then sometimes it don't. I got another car I'm trying to build that I'm probably not going to get finished, but because it's taking a while. It's a bigger casting, and it's taking a little bit longer. No, I'm not talking about the Mercedes-Benz that Cole sent me. Don't worry, I got till August to do that, and I ain't sending it to nobody else because I want to do it myself. But I started off with a basic orange color. Let's see if I can find it. It just says it's a Wicked Tangerine Orange, I think is what it's called. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a piece of tape down this, because I'm going to be putting colors on each side of it. Now, and the color I needed is going to be on the right side, so I had to find the center of the car before I laid down the tape, because it's going to be like kind of one big old racing stripe right down the center. And you see here that I'm putting the secondary one on there, and that one's the one that I leave. You know, I end up pulling the tape off out of the center to actually get it to where I want it, positioned where I want it, how I want it, because, you know, and the good thing is I thought I was going to have to redo the paint, but man, it turned out amazing. I love how it turned off. It's just one of those days. But it turned out amazing. I was really happy with how it is. You know, I ended up skipping a little paint step. You know, I ended up painting some white, and then I went and painted this green color. What is the name of the green? I think it's bright green is what it is. It looks more like a grass green, honestly, if you ask me. But after I taped that off, you know, you can see the lines. In case y'all haven't figured it out yet, I just told you I was going white. So if it's white, it's orange, white, and green. It's gotta be. Well, we'll just wait and find out. Here it is, what we started off with. The 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. Beautiful car. Got it from a Army surplus store. I knew something had to be done with it. I just wish I had another one, because I really like working on these cars. I really do. But this one's going to Diecast Clown. And the 67 Ford Mustang GT. Beautiful casting. I actually ended up having two of these. One, same color and everything. I don't remember what happened in my second casting. I think I started to work on it, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. So I don't know, I put it somewhere and it just disappeared. But without further ado, let's check out the final results.
Check it out.
And I'll see you next time at the range.